Plato, one of the most profound philosophers of ancient Greece, was born around 428 BC. A student of Socrates and a teacher of Aristotle, Plato laid the foundations of Western philosophy and science. His works are presented in the form of dialogues with Socrates, often serving as the main character. Among these dialogues, the Republic stands out for its exploration of justice, order and character in the individual and the city-state. Within the Republic, Plato presents the Allegory of the Cave, a profound illustration of his theory of forms and the philosopher's role in society. In the depths of a dark cave, a group of prisoners have been shackled since birth, their necks and legs bound in such a manner that their eyes can only gaze forward, never sideways, never behind. They have never seen the light of day, nor the objects that belong to the world outside their dark residence. The only reality they know consists of the shadows that dance before their eyes, cast by figures and objects passing in front of a fire blazing behind them. These shadows are their movies, their books, their paintings, their very reality. The echoes of unseen speakers blend with the shadows, giving voice to these silent images. The prisoners, knowing no other life, give names and discuss these shadows as if they were the entities themselves, not mere reflections. In this allegory, the cave represents a world of deception and illusion, a stark realm where the unenlightened is living oblivious to the truth beyond their limited perceptions. Now, one prisoner is freed. At first, liberation brings pain and confusion. Accustomed to the dim light of the cave, the bright outside world blinds him, and the true forms of the objects whose shadows he once watched seem less real than their silhouettes. Yet, as his eyes adjust, a dramatic transformation unfolds. He begins to see the world not as a series of shadows, but as it truly is, in all its vibrancy and depth. Trees, rivers, mountains, and the sun itself reveal their true forms, far from the crude approximations of the cave's wall. This journey from darkness into light symbolizes the arduous path from ignorance to enlightenment, from illusion to truth. Plato's allegory doesn't just end with the enlightened prisoner. It suggests that this individual, now privy to the truth, has a duty to return to the cave and share this newfound knowledge with those still imprisoned. However, this task is fraught with difficulty. The returning prisoner, now accustomed to the brilliance of the sun, struggles to see in the cave's darkness. To those still shackled, his stumbling seems foolish, and his tales of the outside world unbelievable. They cling to their familiar shadows, viewing the enlightened one as deluded or even dangerous, threatening their comfortable understanding of reality. This ancient allegory resonates profoundly in our modern era, a period teeming with information yet riddled with misinformation. The cave has transformed, its walls now the screens of our devices, its shadows the endless stream of content that captures our gaze. In this digital age, the chains that bind us are not made of iron but of prejudices, biases and algorithms designed to hold our attention with a continuous display of shadows tailored to our preconceptions and fears. In this contemporary cave, the fire is the algorithm, a silent puppeteer casting shadows that shape our perceptions, beliefs, and knowledge. Like the prisoners of the allegory, many remain unaware of this manipulation and consume the content without question. The echo chamber of social media reinforces this cycle, where information and misinformation blend seamlessly, making it increasingly difficult to discern truth from fabrication. The modern liberated prisoner faces a similar predicament as the one in Plato's cave. Stepping away from the flickering lights of misinformation to embrace critical thinking and factual evidence, find themselves in a challenging position when trying to illuminate the cave. Their truths, built through research, skepticism and open-mindedness, are often met with resistance or outright hostility. In a world where shadows are more comfortable than the light of truth, spreading enlightenment is an uphill battle. Yet, the allegory also offers a blueprint for navigating this darkness. The first step towards liberation is awareness, recognizing the chains that bind us to our narrow perspectives. This awareness involves questioning the sources of our information, seeking out diverse viewpoints, and being open to changing our minds in the face of new evidence. Education plays a crucial role in this process. Not just formal education, but a lifelong commitment to learning and critical thinking. It involves cultivating the skills to evaluate information critically, to understand the difference between opinion and fact, and to appreciate the complexity of reality which often eludes simple explanations. Moreover, engaging in open, respectful dialogues with others, especially those with differing views, can bridge the divides that keep us in the dark. These conversations can illuminate our understanding and expose the shadows for what they are, mere reflections of a broader and more nuanced reality. Finally, we must embrace the responsibility that comes with enlightenment. Like the prisoner who returns to the cave, those who have seen beyond the shadows have a duty to guide others towards the light of understanding. This doesn't mean imposing our views on others, but rather sharing knowledge with empathy, patience, and respect, recognizing that enlightenment is a journey, not an instantaneous revelation. Plato's allegory of the cave, when cast against the backdrop of our modern world, serves as a powerful metaphor for the battle against ignorance. It reminds us that the quest for truth is not only a personal journey, but also a collective responsibility. By fostering awareness, education, dialogue, and empathy, we can illuminate the cave of our time, breaking the chains of misinformation and embracing a reality that transcends the shadows.